Hey, so this video is meant to be an open letter to Tom Jenkinson, also known as Squarepusher, so feel free to listen along. Hey Tom, leading up to the turn of the millennium, you had one of the most impressive discographies in the entire electronic scene. Feed Me With Things was a fantastic album and a drum and bass classic, and has one of my favorite songs of all time, Tundra. Cardinal Daddy is in my top 5 favorite albums of all time. Music is Rotted One Note was... okay, it wasn't great, but Selection 16 was very solid and in my opinion is one of your most underrated albums yet. So let me ask you this. What the fuck happened with Go Plastic? It's not uncommon for an artist to drop a stinker every now and then, but the level of anger I felt while listening to this 48-minute long clusterfuck of noise cannot be ignored. In an interview you did to promote the album, you said that you were
fed up with like trying to use live instruments and bored of it, you know, just sort of want everything to be so brutal and digital.
And it's totally fine to switch things up every now and then, as long as the shit still sounds good. That's not to say that a brutalist and digital Squarepusher album can't sound good, because he has great records that are wild barrages of noise, and he has great albums that use almost no live instruments. However, this album is such a disaster and a failure to achieve either of those that I just have to talk about it. This album sees Squarepusher at his most ear-grating, off-kilter, and almost overstimulating. It's genuinely so hard for me to listen to that frankly, just showing you all would be easier. Man, this shit ain't music. This is a fucking torture method. Real though, I actually once played Greenway's Trajectory to a group of my friends, and one of them had to cover their ears because the music was actually really starting to bother her. And I can't blame her. That's not to say that the album is all bad though, because there are still some gold nuggets in the Go Plastic garbage can. I Wish You Could Talk is not only the best song on the album, it's also one of my favorite Squarepusher songs, period. And Tom is a really nice ambient interlude that acts as a breather in the middle of the absolute fucking gauntlet that is the last 4 songs on this album. Greenway's Trajectory feels like Squarepusher decided to just roll on his production equipment like a bored Tomodachi Life Islander and just release the result. This shit isn't music, it's a joke. Speaking of jokes, this album made me think that this man is just a fucking troll. Cause how are you going to put the peaceful ambient interlude right in between 2 tracks so abrasive that they've actually been used in parts of my videos where I want to jump scare the viewer? And after all that, after the absolute shit show that is my fucking sound, you make it to the end, Plaisto flex out. And it's really chill and nice sounding after the absolute hell that you just went through. That is until... yeah, that. This man decided to completely ruin what could have been the best song on the album with this nasty, glitchy part that runs through the majority of the song. It is such a fucking frustrating conclusion to an already insanely aggravating experience that I genuinely started to question whether or not I wanted to continue listening to Squarepusher. I'm glad I did because he went on to make some absolutely amazing albums, but Go Plastic is far from any of them. So, all in all, this album blows. And that really sucks because Squarepusher is one of my favorite artists of all time, and he has proven to make some really, really good music. But this is such a far cry from what makes him so special that I can't give this anything over a 2 out of 10. Anyway, that's all I have for this video. If you enjoyed, the like and subscribe buttons are down there for you to press. Let me know down in the comments what you want to see me do next. This is a completely free reign channel. Be sure to subscribe to my main channel, Catacast, as well. And that's all I have for you today. Now, go, get out.